There's no let up in the ITM Cup as we hit round 9 of the competition, and the Southland Stags are back at home to defend their glorious trophy, the Ranfurly Shield. But things are heating up as it is the men from Auckland coming down, the biggest franchise in the country, to try and steal away the biggest prize in ITM Cup history, the Ranfurly Shield. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornf1lakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2, and of course the ITM Cup, where we're trucking on into round number 9. The Southland Stags back at home now, and they have a highly fancied Auckland side to contend with, but we'll have a look at them soon. First up, it is the home team, and they've kept things relatively simple and relatively the same as they were last time we seen them. Brian Milner's kept the spot on the right wing, and interestingly enough, this back line, 4 of them are all centres. So we have, of course, Willis, Holo, Kanawhainga, Jackman and Milne, all centres playing throughout the back line. Of course, they're going to be key if they're going to defend against this Auckland side. Their forwards are going to have to play out of their skin, and the crowd is going to have to be their 24th man. It is going to need a massive effort here from the Southland outfit. Their recent results have been quite impressive. Last time they took out Waikato 21-14, and before that North Harbour 12 points to 3. And of course before that one, 3 matches ago, was a draw against Northland. Hopefully they have fixed up their little sleepy patches during the matches and can play a full 80 for probably one of the first times this season. Auckland will be keen to get their hands on the famous log of wood, and they're going to have to put in an impressive performance against what will surely be a passionate and determined Stags outfit. Auckland's season has not gone completely to plan for them at all. They sit 8th on the table with a 3-win, 1-draw, 4-loss record, and their last 2 results were both losses as well, going down 15-12 to the Manawatu Turbos. And of course last week was 28-13 to Wellington, another loss for the Aucklanders, and they have to pick it up here. They have such a massive catchment area, and they of course have Jerome Kaino in their team today, so he'll be a big boost for them. And if they can only look to these big experienced players like Anscombe, Saili, both Sailis for that matter, Parks is in there as well, the excitement machines of Moala and Lamb, it's going to be big. There's plenty of Super Rugby experience in the forward pack as well. Pradley, McCartney, Moley, Saili the other one, and then Polwart and Kaino the 2 flankers. It's a match that Auckland on paper should win every day of the week, but we all know very well that rugby is not played on paper, but it's out there on that beautiful field, and we are set to get underway here. It's the Southland Stags defending the Shield against Auckland here at Rugby Park Stadium. It will be Auckland to kick off. Gareth Anscombe playing a fly half here for the Auckland side, will kick off, and we're underway. Round 9 of the ITM Cup, and it's a good kick too, but John Hardy, what a take from him. Supawanga there swinging it wide instantly. Holo finds Vaenga, and he gives it to Milne. Milne casting his way down the right hand touchline, and he kicks high before being wiped out completely, and it's left alone. Oh, big mistake there from Auckland. They're going to run it out though. Seeley finds a support with Kaino. He offloads in a tackle. Wetton, good ball over the top. A chance here. Saili finds it to Lamb. And Jack Lamb kicks it downfield. Big thumper. And look at this, almost a replica of what Southland did before. Saili was steaming through, and a good take. Pressure now on Southland. Back it goes to Supawanga. Wind at his back. He smashes it downfield. Bounces on the 10-metre line. And a super kick there from Lema Supawanga. Pressure back on Auckland. Both teams using the kick and chase effectively in these opening exchanges. 7 minutes in, both teams with a chance. Both Sailis have proved good for Auckland already as they go to the middle, and Wetton puts it down, and straight out it goes to Saili, who kicks long. And Brian Milne goes back to give chase, and he turns, and Auckland are quickly up. Dixon, big pass wide for Hardy. Numbers here for Southland. Holo breaking down the left, and he knocks on, and into touch it goes. Dylan Holo, the hooker for the Stags. Just scampering a little too far down that touchline. Big shot coming in.
Crouch.
And the ball dislodged in the tackle. So Jamie Nutbrown,
Seth.
a bit of a veteran around New Zealand domestic rugby, feeds the scrum. And Auckland will fancy dominating the Stags here, but Southland definitely a team capable of matching them up front. Nutbrown decides to go short side, and Lamb pops it in field, finds Kaino,
Release.
and they go to ground, 10-metre line. Southland, half of the field. Saley changes around again, and Lamb gets hammered. Well, we know he's explosive. He's tricky to handle, is Lamb, but they're taking care of him quite easily at the moment. As Southland will have the line out for Holo to throw. To the front for Beckwith, and it's not straight. Adams goes for a bit of a scamper, but another mistake from the hooker. And Auckland have a golden chance here.
Crouch. Touch.
Set piece for the Aucklanders.
Set.
What can they cook up here? They're 40 out. Scrum feed again from Nutbrown. Southland competing a bit better at this one, but still looks like set piece ball will come cleanly for Auckland. Now they look open side. Anscombe charges straight at the tackler, and it looks like it is the scrum half, Adams, who's gone flying backwards. Now it's offside against Holo, and Moley goes straight through the middle.
Release.
Big break for the big second rower. Southland competing and turning the ball over. Now they got a chance. They got numbers here and big space. Sopawanga, he goes flying through, kicking for the corner, flying against Chase. Big 1-2, Nutbrown. That's all he's got to beat. Here comes Lamb, but it's Southland. No, it's got dead. Goodness me, that was close. Vanga just about got that one. Shame no replay of that. How close he was. If the kick from Sopawanga was just a little bit less on the power button, it could have been a try for the Stags. They get the ball back from a 22 and lose it instantly. As the big man for Auckland start charging up. Bradley, shoes and towels, gets his ball out to left to Moala. And Moala's dragged into touch. Good tackle from Ngalafe. But just shows Auckland how explosive they can be. The line out for Southland needs to clean up here from Holo. He's been very, very error-prone. Adams goes to Boys, and Boys has got his kicking boots on now. Nice one too. Oh, Tim Boys, that's a ripper. And it is actually in touch from Fisania. Oh, Tim Boys, classy stuff in Southland. 20 metres out now. Need a dead-eye line out. Holo goes. Beckwith. Nicely taken. Adams fires at Jackman. There's 2 on 1. Oh, he's knocked it on. Holo kicks through. And it'll be Auckland ball. Anscombe finds himself with it. They go to Saley. And Francis Saley kicks straight down to Ngalafe, who was looking to line something up. Hasn't got it away. And Auckland have sacked him. Clean as you like, and Polwart goes driving into the defence. Auckland looking to work their way out of their own territory as Moley. Lucky Moley goes straight to ground. No chance for him. Southland could get his ball back, and yes, they will. This is a good turnover. And now they look. Willis Holo back in field for Boys. Oh, that was good. Just about tricky enough. The ball's dislodged and gone free. Auckland get it back. Saley, big pass wide, and Milne has been smoked from Moala, and Ngalafe makes a last-minute ditch tackle. Milne just got left behind. Extreme speed from Moala. Adams fires it out for Jackman. Half-time goes. Sopawanga's knocked on now, and that could all but well end the half. Auckland decide to play on through Nutbrown. Moali back in field, finds Lamb. Lamb to Kaino, through 2, finds Lamb again, and Lamb's taken.
Release.
Southland defence holding tight. It's 0-0. And Pratley gets his pass. Boys just takes on Anscombe. And the ball just about gets away from him. Just outside the Southland 22. Nutbrown, oh, good tackle. He was easily dealt with. And flying backwards, a big net crack there for Nutbrown. Siley looks left, Anscombe, drop goal, this could be it, to 3 points. No, he's short. Milne squirts it out, chance here for Auckland. No, it's got it. It's got it to Jerome Kaino. And a mistake from the Stags has let them down when they really needed to capitalise. Kaino scores. Auckland will lead into the break. There's the drop goal. Huge wind here. It fell short. And that's where it come away. Straight through 4 players. Kaino chasing hard. And Kaino the try. Well, Southland have to play into this wind in the second half. They'll be gutted not to come away with any points at all. And it was quick defence that has won that try for Auckland. Anscombe could convert. Could have only had 3. Steps up for 2 more before half-time. No problems for Anscombe as it fades away late, but over the sticks in the end, and it is Auckland leading the Stags here. Ranfurly Shield matchup, 7-0 at half-time here at Rugby Park Stadium. All to play for here, Shield on the line. And we can look at these stats and they tell a pretty big story here. Look at that possession and territory. 70-30, Auckland with an absolute pile in that first half, and really, despite that lucky try, they should be leading by a whole pile more. Territory, much the same, 63-37. Line breaks has been pretty even as well, 4-3. Auckland only just nudging that one out, but it is Southland with the handling errors that has cost them, especially that try at the end to Jerome Kaino. Tackles dead even, but Auckland have done all the playing. Southland, though, still trail from their own mistakes. Can they find a way back? Can they defend the Shield for this match? It could be the last time Southland will see it this season. Auckland are up with a chance to take it home. What can they do here, Auckland? Southland with points to get. Sopawanga on halfway. 7-0, his side trails. Lima Sopawanga will kick us back underway, and to the left side he goes, looking for the lesser man option, and Vaanga picks it up for his side. He squirts it back, and boys, free pass to Sopawanga. McIntosh still gets it away. Cohen, nice ball to Milne. Now the chance, Southland very early on. Holo, back upfield to Hardy, and Hardy knocks on. Well, there's the mistake from Southland that we knew was coming. It's almost been inevitable the way they've played already in this match. Siley, Polwart, big pass at the top, finds McCartney, he chose and towels, and it's going to be Lamb. McIntosh gets enough on him, and he slows him down in his back line, led by Jackman. Get the turnover. Oh no, they won't. They won't. Auckland hang on. This is what matters here. Ball possession. Back it goes to Anscombe. Now Anscombe knocks on. Sopawanga finds it forward, and the Southland side may get this ball cleanly back. It's 7-0. Advantage over Uzbekius. Short to Adams. Adams knocks on now. Oh, it's getting very messy out there.
Advantage over.
Auckland hang on to the ball as they go back to Moley, who's picked up and smashed backwards.
Release.
Southland need this ball. 50 just about up. There's another short pass to try scorer Kaino. Gets it outfield to Parks. And again it's Lamb on Jackman. And they get the job done
Not
defensively.
releasing.
Southland, and a penalty. A penalty to Boots. Lamb holding on in the ruck. That could be a big chance. It's big window against Southland, and Sopawanga says no thank you. And Southland kick for touch. And now they have a set piece line out opportunity to cook up something. A comeback in the second half possibly for the Stags fans. And the crowd. Holo to Becuus, and Adams at the front. Fires it wide, Sopawanga to Holo. Goes round the outside, puts on the fend. Brilliant work from Holo. Gets away from former All Black Saili, and now here's Adams going short. Dylan Holo numbers here for Milne, and Brian Milne will score it. Southland back in the game. That is how you get it done. Southland, great work, keeping the pressure on the short side. Holo straightened through the middle, created a space by Brian Milne, finishes perfectly for Southland. Look at this holo. That's Dylan holo at the end there. Gets a beautiful offload. He's been pretty error prone, but he come up with the play at the end when it mattered. And Southland find their way back. Spectacular fashion, the home crowd are loving this one. 2 points in it now. Brian Milne scores. And tries are the order of the day, especially in the second half now with the wind so strongly against them. This kick is important for Sopawanga. The side needs to draw level. That'll keep them the shield. And Sopawanga nails it too. It's 7-all. Back as we began, all tied up. 7-7, Southland and Auckland. No separation at the moment here. 57 gone. Anscombe needs to rally his troops here. He'll kick off. And he goes high and very deep. Down into the Southland 22. He'll hope for a mistake. Hardy, none there. Holo. Short ball, Sopawanga. Here it comes. Oh, good save from Willis Holo. Just about let that ball go the way of the Aucklanders. And may still, this is a very highly contested ruck. But it will come back. And Southland will get the ball back. And Sopawanga will find it on his foot. And he kicks it away deep over the 10-metre line. Halfway even. And Vicinea comes back. And oh, big shot coming in there. Nut Brown got hammered. And Southland get numbers. They got the ball straight back. Vaianga. Oh, he's lost it. Backwards it goes to Hardy. Dixon fires it wide. Sopawanga out the back door. Holo. Two holo. The two combining. Stewart, Hardy. No way through there. McIntosh picks it up. And he goes a bit of a sweep around. Ball in hand. McIntosh keeping it for his side. Hardy runs and creates space. Oh, good tackle. Anscombe had to be made. Holo was just about thrown away. Adams fires it wide here. Milne, 1-on-1. Oh, big shot coming in.
Release.
One massive hit. Brian Milne and Moala. That's been a bit of a contest between those two. Adams again. Misses out and goes to Vaianga. And he slips through one. Desperate there again from Anscombe. Adams. Now Adams is away. Can he find some support? He finds Sopawanga. And he finds the Auckland players. And it is McCartney finding, a massive run here from Lamb. We've been waiting for it all day. Finally it comes. And Auckland will look to go all the way back down to where Southland come from. But they won't do it because Southland get the ball back now. Holo. Nice pass over the top for Jackman. Jackman's going to look to the skies. He kicks high over the top of Vicinea. The ball's held up in the sky and it comes down for Auckland. And Vicinea is the one who eventually gets it. Nut Brown needs to find Anscombe. Anscombe finds, big ball and all tackle. It's come free, but Adams has smashed Anscombe. That is a game changer right there. It's a scrum feed for Southland.
Crouch.
5 metres out. 5 to go on the clock.
Sit.
This is cutthroat stuff in the ITM Cup round 9. Ranfurly Shield on the line. Southland the holders. They just need to draw. Could you get any closer? Sopawanga right out in front. Sopawanga an easy 3. He's got the lead back for Southland with an easy one. Chips it straight over into the breeze. It doesn't matter from 10 out. Lima Sopawanga gets Southland back in the lead. It's 10-7. 2 minutes remain. Goodness me. Southland would have loved that ruck or that scrum to just play out a little bit longer. It's given Auckland a chance. And Holo finds Dixon. And Dixon takes the tackle. Southland, wait for the whistle. There it'll be. And it will be kicked straight into touch. Southland hang on. They win by 3. Sopawanga the hero with a drop goal with a couple to go. They have hung on desperately tight. And they get the result. They hang on to the shield. And they have beaten the biggest union here from Auckland. Desperately unlucky there, the Aucklanders. They played the match of the season in the first half, but Southland found something extra in the second, and then just mistake from Anscombe, trying to clear his line, resulted in the easiest of drop goals for Sopawanga. Clutch as you like, good stuff from the Stags team. The try scorers, Milne for Southland, Sopawanga with a conversion and a drop goal, giving them 10 points. As for Auckland, Kaino pounced on a Southland mistake. Anscombe converted to give them their 7. They'll still take home a bonus point, but they would have loved to take home that shield. Southland will hang on to it for another, well, possibly another week until their next challenge, but it's all to play for. It's getting near the end of the season, and if they could get it up over the off-season, it would be massive for the Stags outfit. 10-7 the final score, and look at the stats, even up from where they were at half-time. 54% possession going the way of Southland, dominating that second half. Territory fairly even, 48-52. Handling errors, though, big mistake area. 17-2. Auckland made a lot of tackles, got their count up to 53, and line breaks were few and far between. 7-6, Southland just nudging that out. Of course, a drop goal at the bottom. That was the winning of the match. Southland hang on to the shield. They take 4 competition points here in round 9. And we'll be back down to see how this affects the table and who we have for our next match here. Southland and Tasman still in the top 4 possibly. Let's check it out. So a couple more matches have taken place since Southland took out Auckland 10-7 in the Ranfurly Shield Challenge. Since that one, and before the next one, which is Waikato at home to Tasman, has seen Otago take out Bay of Plenty. Wellington with a 20-point win over Canterbury. That's huge. That is very huge. Hawke's Bay 27-12 over Taranaki as well for round 9. 3 matches remaining, and Tasman Waikato will be the next one for us to tune into. The standings look a bit like this. Wellington now top of the table. They've inflicted Canterbury with their 2nd loss of the season, so they go top. 1 loss only for Wellington. They're on 36, Canterbury 33, and then there's Tasman and Southland on 29 each. Look at the difference though. Southland 2 draws and only 1 bonus point for the 2, but they're only 2 of 4 sides who have a positive points differential, which is a massive thing to have. So Tasman lead over Southland. They sit 4th, but they have played the extra match. Tasman will play next, and they will be keen to go above the Stags and sit outright in 3rd place. Even pounce here on possibly Canterbury if they manage a big win. So that sets us up nicely for our next match. Tasman travelling to Waikato Stadium to face up against Waikato for round 9 of the ITM Cup. Thank you all for tuning in to today's match. The Stags getting up and retaining the Ranfurly Shield for another week, and we'll be back to see them in round 10. But next up, it is, of course, Tasman and Waikato. Hope to see you all there for that one. Thank you all for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. And until next time, take care.